You couldn't stand it that Lost would get more viewers than you. You couldn't stand it that people paid attention to Lost and they wouldn't pay attention to poor old Menace. So what'd you do, Menace? You harassed Lost every day of the week, right? You booted him every chance you could get because he couldn't protect himself. He didn't know exactly what to do. He only knew certain steps to take. He didn't know how to fully protect himself. So you just booted him, you harassed him, you came in his stream, you messaged him. You did all that, right? You harassed him till he quit YouTube. He publicly told everybody he quit because Menace will not stop harassing him, right? I mean, is that right or is that wrong? Because I remember it pretty well. But I remember it. So you want to talk about that? You want to talk about how you harassed my wife? The hundreds of messages you've sent her? Because yes, sir, we can show much proof. But no, I don't want to sit there and get out the screenshots and all that type of shit. What about all the shit you did with offline? Huh, Menace? Remember how you started a whole argument between me and offline? And you sent me hundreds of messages as offline? Yeah, that's right. When you pose as different people, it's still you sending the messages, man. Pretty weird. But as we can see, you don't have shit to say.
You're kicking off at Macclesfield because he asked me to come back to the crew. Well, the crew shitted on me because they believed that I was a scammer, which I'm not. And I can prove it, but I can't be asked. I'm not going to go through it no more. I've had enough of it. I'm back on Twitter.
I tried to keep him quiet for so long. Who I got all these fast run accounts from that are being recovered, and I'm not doing it. I'm not covering for this guy. This guy has yet to fucking help me. Try to help these people get these fucking accounts back, and he ain't gonna walk in the fucking shadows no more. Fuck that. You know, either I was 100% set up, and I'm being used as a fucking fall guy for these motherfucking scammers. Fuck these dudes. You know what? Fuck these guys. I've lost so many people as friends and shit. You know, now I wouldn't say friends, but some of these guys that got all this hate for me on fucking Twitter used to come around all the motherfucking time. And because these motherfucking things get recovered, I'm being used as a motherfucking fall guy. Fuck that shit. Y'all want the fucking name? Danny Pearson. Danny fucking Pearson. Danny Pearson is the fucking person that I got all these fast run accounts from. I tried. Scammer. Alright, this this dude's been on my dick. I swear, ain't you done swallowing, Ackerfield? I mean, seriously, bro. You and Jimmy, fuck both y'all. Call this camera. Money. I got 50 logins sitting in front of me right now. I'm not going to be the one to recover it. I don't want my name known. So I get in touch with one of the biggest name scammers in the community. Or people that we know that scam. They're like, hey man, don't tell me that ain't happening. People are selling logins for 50 bucks. Money. I got 50 logins sitting in front of me right now. Ben is one of the most well-connected people in the back. We'll call it, what would we call the background? You know, the black web of GTA. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, that's the front face of the community. There is a back face. There is the black web part. And it is scary of what these people can do to you and how easy it is to rip and take your shit. I started learning more and more and more, and I started talking to the right people. And I was like, how is this shit so easy? They got programs now, y'all. They got programs. They do. To find out all the details by the click of a button. Free.
Yeah. That's when we're all talking about it. Because I was like asking him, I was like, and I was pissed off right there. That's when I told him, I was like, I'm taking you to court. I'm going after you to get my money. Well, right there I said it actually. That's when he got pissed off and swung the door back open. And not one punch. He lied to the cops. I told you he lied to the cops. Told you. And that's burglary. He came in my home. I have a right to protect it. He's been beating me up for 30 years.